Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Now, when history repeats, XRP is going to hit a new all-time high. That's what I personally believe. Because I think it makes sense to look at the past to draw some reasonable suspicions about what's likely or probable, perhaps, to unfold in the future. Because what we're seeing as it pertains to crypto markets, as I say fairly frequently when I'm talking about price anyway, is that humans are behaving in this market cycle about the same as they did several years ago during the last market cycle. And so I'm going to highlight, and this is going to be a lot of fun, I'm going to highlight some articles actually from several years ago to draw just some interesting parallels about how people were thinking and behaving and the emotions compared to what's happening right now. And you'll see it's the same damn thing. Nothing has changed. Humans were still humans, and we still got the same damn stupid-ass DNA that makes us say and do a bunch of weird things, you know, and make poor investment decisions based on emotion. Like, it's still there. I promise you it's all still there, which is why it's worth being aware of all this, and it's interesting, but it also indicates to me if things keep unfolding the way they are, and especially just look at the parallels for this market cycle to previously what's happened in the crypto space, just look even over the last 12 years, when XRP goes, my gosh, it's going to be life-changing for so many people. I firmly believe that. But before I get into any more of the details of what I want to cover in this video, I do want to be clear that I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto topics, but purely as a hobby, just for fun. So I'm just sharing my personal, unprofessional opinion because it's fun to talk about this stuff. So, you know what? You and I, we happen to share the same interest. Well, how about that? Now, as I'm recording this, XRP is at $1.02, and for frame of reference, it is currently 4:17 a.m. on Saturday, October 2nd, because I record at weird times. Yes, I did say a.m., not p.m. So yeah, XRP at $1.02. And so look, frequently people in the XRP community, including me, highlight XRP's historic bull run in late 2017 that took it from about, low 20-cent region to nearly $4 in a matter of roughly 2.5 weeks. And it was an incredible time and deserves to be highlighted, honestly. But you know what? What happened earlier in 2017? What was happening? What was being said in crypto media? What were speculators thinking? What were they feeling? Well, the truth is that XRP began its meteoric ascent not in December of 2017, but in April of 2017, followed by downward retracement and then half a year of sideways trading, which, by the way, broke people's spirits. But history may not unfold exactly as it has in the past, but there are definitely similarities. XRP rocketed to $2 in April of this year, 2021, then retraced downward, and ever since then, it's been mostly trading sideways. I'm not pretending it's not volatile. It's been volatile the whole time, but it was 4 years ago. When I say trading sideways, it's within that band of volatility that for crypto is normal, but would not be normal with any other asset or any other asset class. So, what do you think is going to happen next? What happens to the price of XRP during the blow-off top? Well, look at this. Look at this. This is an article from Finance Magnates, and it's from, where's the damn thing? April 3rd, 2017. I know if you're looking on the screen, it says 3/4/17. It's actually April 3rd, 17, certain parts of the world. They invert the month and the day when they're writing the date. So this is April 3rd, 2017, not March 4th. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that for anybody actually looking at the screen. But here's the headline from Finance Magnate. Because again, this is over 4 years ago, my friends. We're looking at right at 4.5 years ago. Ripple market cap well over $1.5 billion as XRP doubles in price again. Think about this. April 3rd, 2017, about 4.5 years ago, people were bewildered by the fact that XRP had reached the incredibly high market cap of $1.5 billion. As I record this, the market cap of XRP is $47.8 billion. It's all about perspective, my friends. That's why I keep saying, if you just have a sufficiently long time frame when it comes to investing, might do better than the people that freak out and emotionally respond to all this and that. But take a look at what was said here, and it's also, by the way, I got a kick out of some of the stuff here. I'm gonna read portions of this, and you'll get a kick out of this too. I think I'm gonna read it exactly as it was written. People were conflating Ripple and XRP as if they were the same thing. Like even more back then. You still get people doing it today, but I feel like a lot of the time it's done intentionally if it's in 2021, because how the hell do you not know Ripple and XRP are different at this point? And also the rationale for how they were justifying why XRP price was jumping up. Now that I've been in the space for 4 years and I've experienced things and I've done my research, the reasons they're coming up with for XRP having jumped back then, they're laughable to me. But when I was brand new to the space, I wouldn't know. Like, I was reading articles like this, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And mind you, I didn't jump into crypto until November of 2017, so this was written before I knew XRP even existed. But still, yeah, this is the type of article that I was reading, an example, back in November of 2017. So take a look at this. You're going to get an absolute kick out of this now that you have the benefit of hindsight over, you know how things unfolded the last 4.5 years. Check this out. Only on Friday, we reported that the XRP USD exchange rate increased by 100% from around 1 cent to 2 cents per Ripple token. And it has now happened again. Can you believe? They're just wowed. XRP, they say they called it the Ripple token, but XRP went from 1 cent to 2 cents, and there's an article about it. This is astonishing to me. I love this stuff so much. I hope you appreciate this as much as I do. If so, then we should be best friends probably. And then they write the following: after jumping as high as 7 cents in trading over the weekend, the price of XRP is now holding at 4.5 cents, giving the Ripple network a record market cap of about $1.6 billion. My friends, they're talking about it went as high as 7 cents. We see greater volatility than that in a morning or an afternoon now. There's so much more money in the volatility. It's and you saw the same type of development with Bitcoin too. Same, much more money comes in. Yeah. And then they wrote this is interesting. The main probable reason for the XRP price jump is still that traders are pushed away from Bitcoin due to the major disagreements on the way forward, meaning the fight over the block size issue. However, Ripple has also announced new features meant for bringing the Internet of Value to life, which could have positively affected its image with investors. And so new people would come in, and I was new back then, in November of 2017. And this, again, I know it's from April. But still, same type of stuff was being written even when I jumped in. And I was reading this and I was wondering, is there something to this? Are these the reasons? Is this why it's happening? No, I know better now. It has nothing to do with or almost 0% to do with fundamentals. It's the market moving in tandem, betting on the space as a whole. That's it. It is no more complex than that, and I didn't know it. And so here are these people that have been in the space before I even knew it existed, been in much longer than me, and they were trying to make sense of it and failing horribly. I mean, I'm glad they're writing what they're doing. I'm not trying to be mean about it, but I used to not know too, so I promise I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just acknowledging no, that's a bad take. But it's funny. So it ran up, but what happened after that? How high did it go? Well, here's an article not much later, a month and a half later, May 26, 2017, from CNBC. This is incredible. Bitcoin rival Ripple is suddenly sitting on billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency. Now, mind you, again, the last article I shared, April 3rd, 2017. This one's May 26, 2017. Blockchain startup Ripple is in a precarious position for a 5-year-old company. The business is still in its very early days, but suddenly has billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency on its balance sheet. Ripple, which built a digital payments network for real-time financial transactions, is also the creator and biggest owner of Ripple XRP, a digital currency that has increased in value by 40 times this year. And so pause. Again, I'm going to look past the way how they're incorrectly stating things and saying Ripple created this. It's not the purpose of this video. I'm going to just breeze past that. It's hard for me to do, but I'm going to do that. These are 2017 people. They know not what they have done, right? Anyway, and then they write, 40 times this year increase. There's a total of 100 billion XRP in existence, each priced at about 26 cents. The $26 billion of total value is second among cryptocurrencies. That's right, number 2 in market cap, behind Bitcoin, which is valued at $41 billion. So again, in a span of a month and a half, it went from, basically a penny to 26 cents. But that doesn't even tell the whole story. You know what happened in between? XRP, I don't have an article stating this, but XRP actually ran up to a little bit over 40 cents. I think that was in the middle of May. It may have been like May 15th or 16th. You can just look it up. You can find it out. But it did. It wicked up to over 40 cents from and it started the year at half a penny. Like it's completely astounding. And so I want to make the point because look, when this stuff happens, it really happens fast. It happens so quickly. And all the people that were impatient, like, oh my God, this isn't ever going to go, they missed out. They missed out on that. And then it happened again at the end of the year because what happened after this? Well, XRP traded sideways for half a year after it retraced from 40 cents down to whatever it got to, 20 cents. I think it may have gotten down to like 11 or 12 cents. It got fairly low, but mostly trading sideways for half a year. And then it went from 20-something cents up to almost $4. And so here, this market cycle, we already saw XRP start this year at the low 20-cent region, maybe it was like 23 cents or so. It ran up to $2. Then it ran back down to as low as 52 cents this year. That's the lowest I recall seeing. And we know the tail end of the market cycle is coming up here. That whether it's the end of this year, 2021, or at some point early in next year, 2022. But what happens when it goes parabolic? So like history isn't exactly the same, but it's certainly rhyming with itself to some degree. Isn't that something? To see April is the same damn month 4 years later. We had another major run up. What is going to happen when it runs again? That's a question worth asking here. And so I certainly anticipate that it's going to hit its all-time high at some point in the future and then enter a new realm of price discovery. And it's just going to completely melt people's faces. Like people are not going to be ready for this. And so many people, unfortunately, like I said, they're not going to think it's possible. They're going to feel beaten down. Oh my gosh, it's never going to happen. And they're going to put their money from XRP. They're going to sell it and put it into other stuff that's already pumped. This is how humans behave because they're impatient and they don't know what the hell they're doing. And so it's but it's just so interesting to see this. And then so you can take a look at this article and just to illustrate things further. This is an article from a year ago, 1 year ago. So to put things in context, XRP had been at low price levels for some time at this point, like the 20 to 30 cent region. That seemed like it would never be outside of that ever again. For those of you that were around at the time, you know that's true. You know that's exactly what was going on. For people that are around now, you may start to feel like the range XRP's in now is like that. Oh my God, it's around $1 or this or that, a little higher, a little lower. Oh my God, is it ever going to do anything? Other coins are running. It's the same concept though. You're feeling the same things that everybody else was feeling a year ago. You're feeling the same things that people were feeling when they held XRP 4 years ago. It just comes down to patience and this and that. So look at this headline from newsbtc.com 1 year ago. Short-term XRP target at 40 cents. What Ripple's long road to recovery looks like. And so, again, if you go back a year ago, I certainly remember like August and September of last year, XRP was mostly in like the low 20 cent region, mid 20 cent region for part of it, maybe the upper 20s for part of it. And that's just where it was hanging out here. And so these optimistic views of XRP hitting 40 cents, the bears out there are saying, oh, it's never going to happen. I've heard this for so many years. It's the same crap you see in every XRP YouTubers, every crypto YouTubers comment section. Oh my gosh, I heard this. This is all I hear for years. Yeah, well, be patient then, because it doesn't happen on your freaking timeline, you adult child. Like, that is not how things work here. But people were like, oh, 40 cents, unattainable. And it was just pure euphoria when it finally happened about a year ago. It did go up, and then XRP finally had this huge rally up to like 80 cents. And I was like, I felt validated. I was like, yeah, I knew this would happen at some point in the future. I didn't pretend to know when, but the market moves in tandem, and the market's moving up. Of course it was going to happen. Not rocket science here. It's not complex. Nothing I'm doing investing in crypto is complex. Nothing I'm doing making life-changing wealth in crypto requires a course. It really doesn't. Just understand some basic fundamentals. You do what you want to do. I'm not going to sell anything. I'm just talking like a dude, okay? Because I believe that people that don't have financial backgrounds of any kind actually can accumulate life-changing wealth in crypto. And that's most of it. That's most of you listening. We're all the same. I'm one of you. I'm the same dude. There's nothing special about me just because I'm running this damn YouTube channel. I'm just as interested in it as you, and there really is this opportunity here. But you have to know some basic things, and you have to control your emotions. You have to have a sufficiently long time period in mind, or you're going to fail. You need to be aware of market cycles, all of this stuff. If you just get these basic things, though, it's really not rocket science. It's not that sophisticated to get this stuff here. I don't think I'm some sort of genius just because I'm making money in crypto. I think it's awesome. I think it's incredible. It is life-changing. It already has been for me. And I think it's just going to get more ridiculous. And it has been for so many of you listening to it. I'm so happy for you. And for those of you where it hasn't been life-changing yet, welcome to the party. You know, I think there's opportunity for all of us. I really do believe that. And so I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything. You do have to make those decisions on your own. I'm not offering financial advice, but this is the way I feel about all this stuff very strongly. And so people talking about 40 cents, it's impossible. It's never going to happen. And then we know that XRP would run to $2 in April of this year, but the story's not over. The story's not over. The best is yet to come. I feel so strongly about that. And that the genuine enthusiasm for all this, that's the reason I get excited about running this YouTube channel every day. It's my most favoriteest hobby I've ever had, damn it. It is a blast running this. There's so much opportunity. I love sharing all of this and my perspective and having conversations with all of you on this channel and in the comment section on Twitter, all of that. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing to do every single day. And I started this all, the YouTube channel and everything, because I just want more people to know this stuff. Because I feel like if more people just arm themselves with knowledge, they can make their own adult decisions as far as buying and selling. But just understand that the degree to which there's truly life-changing opportunity at hand. It really is here. And so if you look at what happened with the last market cycle, XRP starting 2017, half a penny, running up to 40 cents, crashing back down to maybe 11 or 12 cents, trading sideways for most of the next 6 months around 20 cents in 2017, and then going from 20-something cents to almost $4. Well, understand, the bottom of the top, you're talking about the market cycle, about half a penny running up to almost $4. That's insane. I mean, from the bottom of the top, it was close to 80,000% gains. And so we may not have as big a percentage gain this time because there's more money in XRP, so I think there's about a 0% chance we'll see an 80,000% gain from bottom to top. It's still going to be massive. It's going to be absolutely face-meltingly massive. That's what I anticipate is going to happen here. And so all these analysts that are talking about XRP hitting $10, $20, $30, if it sounds impossible, that's only because it hasn't happened yet. Just as XRP going to almost $4 sounded impossible when a year prior to that it was half a penny. Things happen quickly in crypto. And so if history is going to repeat effectively, not that it would be exactly the same, then the best indeed is yet to come. That's what I anticipate. There's no way to know for sure. Investing in crypto is risky. I'm not pretending there's not. Of course there is. I acknowledge that, which is why anybody investing in anything, you got to be prepared to lose your entire investment because we don't know for sure. This, crypto is new. And I love that we can draw on 12 years worth of history, but nothing is guaranteed. That said, I could not be more confident in my position. There's a reason I sleep easy at night. I see humans behaving just as I've been expecting them to. The silly humans out there emotionally responding, they're causing the volatility that we need to make these gains possible. And it's the same emotion that makes volatility occur within the stock market. It's just more volatile here because there's less money in the space and there's more of a frenzy around the asset class. But that's it. It's still the same human DNA that's making all this stuff happen. So anyway, I'll stop yapping, but I don't know. I just wanted to share that. I was thinking about that earlier today. I was like, I want to make a video and talk about this because these articles, I hope it adds some perspective because the way that people talk today and the fear and this and that, the same thing was happening 4 years ago, just at lower price points. But the implications were just as serious for these people. They're still putting in real money. But if you have a sufficiently long time horizon, history shows, since we're in a upward trend for 12 years, despite 80 to 90% pullbacks during bear markets, that tells you this isn't going away, my friends. That's what I believe anyway. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.